We're here at Coach Fell again this week. A big overtime win, playoff win against Miamisburg last week. Coach, talk a little bit about that game. Sort of up and down, and came through in the end there.
Yeah, that was a football game that, it had a lot of highs and lows. We came out, scored a couple quick touchdowns, and then we let them basically dominate us the second quarter. And we had a nice stop at the end of the first half that kept them only up 10 points. If they score that touchdown and go up 17, might end up a different ball game. Came out third quarter, played extremely well, took control of the game. We're up 36-22 with only 4 minutes to go in the game, and then we turned the ball over, gave them a fumble, and they got a quick score, got an onside kick, and then on kind of a fluke play scored the tying touchdown and sent the game into overtime. And we got into overtime. We made a short little pass to Ruben, who broke a couple tackles, got a touchdown. Rico made a nice catch on the extra point, got up 8 points, and then they scored a touchdown. And on the 2-point conversion, we had a nice defensive stop by Jay Thomas and Diamante Fisher, and kept them out of the end zone and won the ball game.
How key is Jay Thomas for you guys this year and going into next week?
Oh yeah, Jalen Thomas has had a tremendous year. I mean, he's the best football player and our best defensive player in our league, our Three Rivers Athletic Conference, and that's a tremendous league. And he's a Division I football player. He's got scholarship offers, and but better than that, he's just a quality young man who's just doing a great job for us.
What does it mean for this program to finally get a playoff win? It's been almost 20 years now. What does that mean for the overall program?
Well, we deserved it. It shouldn't have been that hard. We should have had one last year. We should have had a couple. It's one of those things when you work hard and you do things the right way, and with the talent we got, we should be able to win playoff games. We should be able to win a state championship. So it's a situation where when you do things the right way and work at it, good things come.
Cincinnati LaSalle coming up here on Friday, state champs last week. Talk about that team. What are their weapons and what are they going to bring to this game on Friday?
Yeah, unfortunately for us in the week 2, we have to play the number 1 team in the state of Ohio. They're tremendous. They don't have any weak spots. They have the best running back in the state of Ohio, who would probably be Mr. Football. They've got 6 Division I offensive or defensive guys, that are seniors. They are confident. They're well coached. So they don't really have any weaknesses. You just got to hope that you play your very best game, that you play with intensity, and that you force some turnovers, and you have an opportunity to win the game.
Are there guys on your team that really need to step up this week? What are the areas that you really have to focus on going into Friday?
There isn't one area. They're all areas. Ruben Flowers has to play his very best game. Caleb Tyson, our right tackle, has to play his very best game. Dakota Balo has to play his best. Every player, including our long snapper, our kickers, our punters, people on the sideline. If we don't play our very best, we won't win the game. So, we have no choice but to practice that way and to play that way to get this job done.
What's been the mindset at practice this week? Obviously, guys are excited about coming off that win, but how do you get them now to focus in on now we got to take the next step?
Well, I tell you one thing, the 12 guys on the coaching staff are coaching their tails off. And, we will do everything we can to get these young men ready. They're hustling in practice. They're listening to what we say. They're looking at their scouting reports. They're practicing. We only practice an hour and a half because it gets dark. So they have an hour and a half to go out there and do everything they can. So I like their attitude. I know they're going to give us everything we got, and so we'll see what happens.